Take your seat, Counselor.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the March meeting of the Montgomery County Legislature. Madam Clerk, call to order, or roll call.
Chair Sweet.
Here.
Legislator Kelly.
Present.
Legislator Allen.
Here.
Legislator Headwell.
Present.
Legislator Wilson.
Here.
Legislator Majewski.
Here.
Legislator Pep.
Present.
Legislator Kowalczyk.
Here.
Legislator Patel.
Here.
Raise the salute flag. Legislator Allen, please lead us.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence and to recognize the people who've passed since our last meeting. Robert Nurnberger of Fort Plain passed away on March 3rd. He was a veteran of the United States Marines who was honorably discharged after his service. James Hernigal of Sprakers passed away on March 10th. He was a mechanic and truck driver for most of his life, working for the town of Root as Superintendent of Highways, Montgomery County DPW, and the town of Charleston Highway Department. Leo Joseph Perry of Fultonville passed away on March 13th. He was a U.S. Army veteran who served during the Korean War. 14-year-old Alexander A.J. Smullen, the son of Megan and Assemblyman Robert Smullen, passed away on March 6th from injuries he suffered after being hit by a car. He was remembered as a kind, clever, and courageous old soul who always provided a helping hand. David R. Graff, an Amsterdam native, passed away on March 22nd. David served in the United States Air Force from 1961 to 65. In 1973, he joined the 109th Airlift Wing of the Air National Guard at Stratton Air National Guard Base in Scotia. There he served his country for 26 years. A moment of silence for the individuals, please. Thank you. This time we'll have public comment. Anyone from the public wishing to speak, please come to the rail and state your name, please. Hearing none, we'll move right on to communications. Any communications?
No.
Okay. Next, I need approval of the minutes.
I'll make a motion.
Legislator Headwell, Legislator Kelly, discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained. Next, I need acceptance of budgetary transfers. Legislator Allen, Legislator Kowalczyk, discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained. And I need acceptance of procurement record. Legislator Patel, Legislator Wilson, discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained. Anything under old business? If not, I need to have a motion to amend the agenda to add on a resolution.
Oh.
Legislator Pep, second. Legislator Patel. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? You got a name. All right, move right on to the resolutions. Resolution 86, a resolution proclaiming April 2024 as Organ and Tissue Donor Awareness Month in Montgomery County. What did I say, 86? 85, sorry, 85. Sponsors were Headwell and Kowalczyk. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 86, resolution authorizing the sale of real property acquired by tax foreclosure in the village of Canajoharie. Sponsors were Pep and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 87, resolution correcting the 2024 town and county roll town of Palatine. Sponsors were Pep and Kowalczyk. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 88, resolution appointing audit committee. Sponsors were Bertel and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 89 is a bond resolution of the County of Montgomery, New York, dated March 26, 2024, authorizing renovations of county-owned property at 1 Venner Road, estimating the aggregate cost thereof to be $1.75 million, appropriating said amount therefore, and authorizing the insurance of same amount serial bonds to the county to finance said cost. Sponsors were Pep and Sweet. Discussion?
Chair?
Go ahead.
Matt, on this resolution for this, what is is there a real push or need that this has to be done right away? The reason I'm asking is because we have a lot of other projects that seem to be still hanging out there. And, you know, personally, I like to see some of these other projects kind of completed before we continue and go with something else. And I know there's a long-term plan, you know, for phase 2.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if we go back, I mean, room 111 isn't done, room 214 is not done, the phone system's not done. I mean, we can go and list, and I just, sometime I would like to have a point. I mean, we can't sell the old DPW building because we're waiting for something to be done there. There's cleanup there. I mean, it just seems like we're just starting all kinds of things, but nothing seems to get done. And I'd much rather, before we start something else, clean up some of our stuff that we have.
Yeah, I would agree that there are a lot of projects going on, and I think, frankly, for me, I feel that's a good thing, but I do also acknowledge that we are, you know, at capacity. I would disagree in saying that nothing's getting done. I think there's a lot getting done, and I think we have, you know, departments, you know, over the course of the years have really started to be very proactive in trying to get things done. I think there's some real merit to the point of you don't want to take on too much, but I would say in regards to this specific project that I would really like to see, I think it's best to keep the momentum going, because once we do this, then it kicks in the process, and there's not going to be necessarily work starting right away because things are going to have to get RFP. Most of this work in the very beginning stages and for probably many months is going to be mostly contractor work and not necessarily our employees. But I do think your point is very well put in that there is a lot of things going on. Part of the push for this and timeliness of this is the issue we're having in the courthouse. Because, and that, you know, going back to why we were looking for a different location, was to clear out space here, so eventually, you know, a year, 2 years from now, we can get to this building. So, I guess generally I would agree on a lot of the points, some of it, maybe not so much, but I do think keeping the momentum going is important, because once this happens, there's still a whole lot of work that needs to be done to get this out to RFP, to award the contracts. You're talking many months worth of work. I believe that there's enough time to work on shoring up some of the other things. But, you know, I'm just personally, you know, I really like that we've pushed and we've pushed and we've pushed. You know, if it wasn't this project, I would probably say, hey, you know, maybe this is one we should hold off on, but I really think keeping the momentum going, because it's such a critical domino in the other pieces, most notably the courthouse. And then I would just reiterate that, you know, a lot of this work, you know, getting that building ready is not necessarily going to be our people doing it, so it makes it a little, you know, there's not going to be an immediate burden on some of these, and let's be frank, we're talking IT and DPW, you know, they certainly have a lot of projects on their plate, that's for sure. That's for sure. But I've had this conversation internally, because, you know, everybody is, there's a lot of people that, within the county, a lot of really good workers, both on the worker level and management level, that are maxed out, you know, and have taken on and always want to help and fix things. And, you know, sometimes you can't do everything you want to do, and that's something I've been trying to be mindful of over the last few months. But I would hesitate to hold off because, you know, I'd really like to see the momentum going. And now, if it waited another month, do I think it'd be the end of the world? No, but I just would hate to lose the momentum and potentially not see this happen.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 90, resolution accepting grant for round 6 of the municipal zero emission vehicle infrastructure grant program, amending the 2024 operating budget, New York State Department in Environmental Conservation. Wilson and Kowalczyk were sponsors. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 91, resolution scheduling public hearing, Montgomery County All Hazard Mitigation Plan 5-year update. Sponsors were Pep and Majewski. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 92, resolution scheduling a 30-day public review period, Montgomery County All Hazard Mitigation Plan 5-year update. Sponsors were Majewski and Kowalczyk. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 93, resolution authorizing county executive to sign amended agreement with Lero Engineers, Inc. for engineering services and amending the 2024 operating budget Exit 29 redevelopment project. Sponsors were Wilson and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed.
Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 94, resolution authorizing the county executive to enter into contract with Marshall and Sterling for brokerage services. Sponsors were Kelly and Patel. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 95. Resolution authorizing county executive to sign renewal agreement with Matrix Araya. Sponsors were Pep and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 96, it's introductory law A, local law authorizing lease agreements with Cornell Cooperative Extension and Fulmont Community Action Agency. Sponsors were Allen and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 97, resolution urging action by New York State legislators to advocate on behalf of SUNY community colleges to increase funding to community colleges in the state budget. Sponsors were Pep and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 98, resolution adopting and authorizing funding projects included in the 2024 capital plan. Sponsors were Pep and Majewski. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed.
Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 99, resolution authorizing county executive to sign agreement with the Bonadil Group. Sponsors were Wilson and Kelly. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 100, resolution increasing petty cash account amount. Sponsors were Patel and Allen. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 101, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign agreement with IPH for the homeless, Interfaith Partnership for the Homeless. Patel and Pep were sponsors. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 102, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign approved child care facilities agreements for 2024-2025. Majewski and Wilson were sponsors. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 103, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign agreement with Catholic Charities of Fulton and Montgomery counties for warming station. Sponsors were Majewski and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 104, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign agreement with Northwoods Counseling Partners, Inc. for Transverse Software. Sponsors were Patel and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all is in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 105, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget for the purchase of a vehicle for the county's central mail service. Sponsors were Pep and Allen. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 106, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget carrying over American Rescue Plan funds for project approved in the 2022 budget year. Sponsors were Wilson and Kelly. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 107, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget mandated salary increase. Sponsors were Majewski and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 108, resolution authorizing county executive to sign an agreement with Anthem for Medical Advantage Plan. Sponsors were Pep and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 109, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget. Sponsors were Pep and Kowalczyk. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 110, resolution to assign highway construction contracts from Gorman Brothers, Inc. to All States Construction, Inc., DBA Gorman Construction. Sponsors were Bertel and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 111, resolution to award bids and authorize the county executive to execute contracts, 2024 road maintenance program. Sponsors were Wilson and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 112 is a resolution authorizing the county executive to enter into an agreement, grass and brush control on county roads. Sponsors were Kowalczyk and Bertel. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 113, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget and adding a full-time assistant public defender. Sponsors were Kowalczyk and Pep. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 114, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget with forfeiture money. Sponsors were Bertel and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Resolution 115, resolution approving abstract of audited claims. Sponsors were Pep and Bertel. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
And the last resolution, which would be Resolution 116, is a resolution to approve contract with Catalyst. Need a sponsor? Legislator Wilson, second. Legislator Pep. Discussion. Legislator Bertel.
Can you just give us some background on this?
So
Matt
this
will.
was, I mentioned it last week with the issue of losing data on the server. This is the resolution that would move that service into the cloud. It's a relatively modest cost, but because it's a 3-year agreement is why we brought it forward to the board, but it is the timely nature and something that was unforeseen.
How are they making out with that?
Eric could provide some detail from here.
Sorry, say again?
How are you making out recovering the records?
We're getting there, sir. It's a slow process. We lost all data from December till March, and it's a lot of data. You don't realize how much data it is until you actually sit down and have to re-enter things instead of, when a case comes in and you just slowly progress. But we're managing, sir. Thank you.
Good, thank you. Martin?
So it went up that much from 8,000 up to 11?
But that was years ago.
I guess it keeps skipping.
Any further discussion? Okay, hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Pass.
Anything under other? Hearing none, motion to adjourn?
Well, faster than that.
Liz for that.